Okay, y'all, so this video is going to be about understanding that Adam and Eve messed up for everybody, but understanding that they are still human. God has been showing us from the beginning of time about how strong sin really is and what happens when you don't listen to his commandments, when you drift off without him. If we think about it in a logical sense, Adam and Eve has been fighting temptation since the beginning of time. They had instructions on, like, you can eat from the garden, but there's one tree you must not eat from, which is the tree that had the fruit of knowledge of good and evil. So when you think about it, they had to have enough strength to discipline their minds to keep doing what God says. And it took that one thing, which the devil does all the time. He knows what takes us. He knows what activates us. And he used that doubtfulness and put it into Eve's mind because she had the instructions from the messenger, which is Adam. Adam had the message from God, but he just passed the message along, which was able to put that doubt into Eve's mind, which happens to us all the time. God gives us so many signs and so many passages and so many verses, but it's always that one spirit that is either an unbeliever or just Satan himself trying to take you down and trying to make you forget anything that God tells you and to live for yourself. So when that time came, and remember, I told you, them being human, they had to be thinking about eating that fruit all the time. So when that time came and he saw that opportunity to seize her into sin, that helped him win. And this shows you that we have to have discernment to discern the spirits around us, no matter what and how powerful it is. Because it took that one saying, which he asked him, did God really say that, for her to have that change of mind and to go disobey God. But even though she disobeyed God, Adam didn't have to, but Adam loved the creation more than the creator, which is also the things that we do today. And him loving his wife so much, he started to feel that embarrassment. And the first thing he did was blame God for God giving him that woman. And then he also blamed her for giving him the fruit, even though he has his own nature of action. He has his own choice to take the fruit or not. That just shows you that we are ignorant to his word and that we have been ignorant since the beginning of time, and that if we really wanted God, we would choose that, but we chose the other side. And of course, I'm going to always say we, because every human that is alive today is the same as Adam and Eve. Nobody is better than them, and nobody is different than them. We all going to make mistakes. We're all going to make our own choice, but God has given us that free will, and he shows, and that's how he shows that he loves us, by still giving us that choice. Either you want to go to hell or you want to go to heaven. He's still letting you live your life. But eventually we're going to all have to meet in his judgment one day. Peace and blessings.